Day 2. Here we go. I yawn as I awake in my room. The clock on my wacky watch says it's morning, but the only way I can tell is from the sliver of sunlight peeking from under my door. We have no windows? Oh my god, what a hellhole this is. I slide my school-issued pajamas off and look in the closet. Yep, that seems about right. A series of perfectly pressed school uniforms are there, with a little tag on the sleeve of the nearest one. I take a closer look. Looks like Kane left me a note. Hi, Skibbity Toilet. This is Principal Kane. As part of your stay at our lovely academy, you have been provided a set of uniforms free of charge. The price of your dorm is also included in your tuition payment. I see you've taken a shine to our school's resident jester. Well, you're both new to the school, so that's no surprise. I hope you and Pomni can unravel the secret of the culture fair before it's too late. Damn, he wrote this like, what, today? Make the most of your time. As I pull my uniform over my wacky watch, I glance down at it. I have a text from Pomni. Running a little late, but do you want to go to school together? Aw, yeah. Sorry, just finishing getting ready for the day. Well, what do you have to do? I mean, I don't think the makeup comes off, right? Haha, yeah, I bet it takes a while to put on all that grease paint every morning. Huh? She stands there for a moment. Oh, no, this is actually just how I look. I stand there for a second, just taking in how awkward I made things. Sorry. Pomni flashes me with her boobs. No, I'm sorry, that's not what it said. With a grin. No, it's okay. I didn't even believe I looked like this the first time I came here. She heaves a tired sigh. So wait, does this coincide with, like, when we had, like, not me, I just said we. Does this coincide with the show? Like, is this just an adventure? Or is this, like, the lore for this game? Like, that they started here at the school? Or is this the, like, I know this is not canon, obviously, to the show, but, like, is the show included? Like, did they start in the show and this is just one of the adventures during, like, after episode 5 or something? I don't know. Huh. At least you look relatively normal. Relatively? Well, considering what I just said to her, I let it slide. Well, what the fuck do I look like? We step out into the cool autumn morning. Well, how do we know it's autumn? Or, well, I guess, whatever. The game can do whatever. And it's also cold out. We were shivering. Yeah, okay. I shiver. Can't Kane give us anything warmer to wear? We asked, but he said that since that wasn't part of the suggestion for the school, he couldn't do anything about it. Most of us started in the summer, so things were really nice then, but I'm really dreading walking around during winter and this. She tugs at her sailor uniform. I can't help but agree. At least spend most of our time inside the school, so you really won't notice it when you're heading to or leaving the dorms. Yeah, that's nice. I hope we don't have any outdoor PE classes. Just as I say that, we make our way inside the school. And we have a PE class right now. We don't have any classes aside from Mr. Kinger's class, which is also our homeroom. I've never heard of a school curriculum like that. Is this place accredited? How am I going to explain that my entire school career was spent studying English in a boarding school? Oh well, there's always jobs for Japanese to English translators. Maybe that's my fate now. Before I know it, we're at homeroom. Thanks for walking with me. Pomni beams at me. Sometimes I'll walk to school with Ragatha, but with her duties as RA and class representative, she doesn't always have the time to wait until I wake up. Anytime, maybe we can do this tomorrow? I'd like that, Skibbity Toilet. Yay. I make my way to the desk I chose, right between Ragatha and Pomni. Class goes on normally. Mr. Kinger is going over sentence structures, not science. Suddenly, Principal Kane's voice booms over the intercom. Pomni, to the... how should I do this voice? Pomni, to the principal's office immediately! He said, like in a really evil tone. Please. I look over at Pomni, who seems just as confused as me. She motions a small shrug. You're in trouble. That sounded important, Pomni. You should probably go. Pomni gives me one more look before getting up from her seat and exiting the classroom. I guess I'll meet up with her at lunch. Do they want me to hang out with somebody else? I head into the library, hoping to keep my promise and help Pomni figure out what a culture fair could actually be. When I enter, I don't immediately see my gesture friend. I figured after meeting with Principal Kane, she would meet me here. Maybe she got a head start and is already searching the shelves. I walk all around the library, scanning section after section. Alas, no Pomni. I send her a message on my wacky watch and wait, but don't get a response. Maybe she's still in the meeting with Principal Kane? It's been over an hour since she went, though. After a while, I leave the library and look around. Still nothing. Eventually, I see Zooble and Gangle out of the corner of my eye, hauling some paint buckets into the art classroom and approach them. Alright, y'all, what do you think happened? Type in chat right now. Type a 1 if you think Pomni is dying. Type a 2 if you're attracted to feet. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Unless if you want to. I mean, this is a safe space. Y'all can do what y'all want. Hey, you guys wouldn't happen to know where Pomni is, right? Pomni? Zooble shrugs. I haven't seen her. Wasn't she in the library yesterday around this time? Yeah, I was with her yesterday, to help with the research and all. Sorry, Skibbity Toilet. Gangle fiddles with her ribbons. Well, it is lunchtime. Maybe she's in the cafeteria? Yeah, I'll check there. Thanks again. Wow, what a time. I head over to the cafeteria looking for her distinct blue and red hat. No dice, but I do spot someone of the purple variety. Hey, new kid, what you looking for? I'm looking for Pomni. Have you seen her? Jack stifles a laugh. That didn't take long. Pom-Pom ditched you already? Pom-Pom? She didn't ditch me. I'm sure it's a misunderstanding. Jack shrugs. I haven't seen her. I was going to Kane's office. Maybe she's still meeting with him? Nope, I was just by Kane's office. She wasn't there. Oh. But she totally didn't ditch you though, right? I glare at him in his sarcastic remarks. Later, newbie. He strolls off. Maybe she went back to homeroom? I admit I'm running out of ideas. I decided to check our homeroom again. Maybe she's taking a massive shit. Oh. On our way back, I hear Pomni's voice from one of the doors in the hallway. How? I open the door to what looks like a school nurse's office. Oh, she did get beat the shit out of by Kane, didn't she? Pomni is sitting on the medical bed, her ankle wrapped up with a bandage. Oh, fuck. Pomni, there you are. Skibbity Toilet? I'm so sorry I couldn't meet you in the library. Pomni, oh my god, what happened? Are you okay? Oh yeah, don't worry about me. I just twisted my ankle. Nah, I think Kane fucked her up or something. Kane's doing something mischievous. Or maybe Bubble. Nurse Ming got me all patched up. Well, that's at least good to hear. I'm glad she could treat you. Oh my god. From behind a curtain, a blue-balled joint mannequin with large googly eyes and a nurse cap appears. You shouldn't assume I'm a woman just because I'm a nurse. Men can be nurses too. Ming. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Just know those assumptions can be really damaging to my reputation. I don't remember Ming's voice. I do remember them from the show, though. Right. I'll be more careful next time. Seems like a sore spot. Nurse Ming turns to Pomni. Anyway, Pomni, if you're feeling better, you're good to go. Make sure you see Kane before you leave for the day to finish treatment, though. Pomni gives a nod to Nurse Ming. I offer my hand to help Pomni off the medical bed. She takes it and hops off, limping a bit on her way out. I hold on to her, supporting her as she leans on me. I figure she'd tell me if she wants me to stop, but that moment never comes. Interesting. Pomni, I know you said you twisted your ankle, but... see, I'm already catching on. Let's go. Just how did you twist your ankle? And what happened with Principal Kane? Kane was asking me what I'd learned about the Culture Festival so far and what the progress was. He was really grilling me for answers. So after I told him I hadn't made any progress, I decided to go to the library and search a bit. Get a head start. And then I wanted to get a book off a high shelf, but I couldn't find that step ladder. So I may have tried to climb the bookshelf. Oh shit, what? And I maybe fell and rolled my ankle on the landing. She gives a nervous smile. Well, what a fucking idiot, Pomni. That's kind of stupid. Maybe next time you should, I don't know, grab one of the 20 fucking chairs lying around and try standing on a chair. Maybe you'll have better luck with that. My god, man. Jeez, Pomni. You really could have hurt yourself, you fucking idiot. I know I must sound like her mother right now, but I can't believe my ears. I know. I should have been more careful. In my defense, it's not like we can actually die or anything. Huh? Yeah, it's another weird thing about the school. She looks up at me with a deadpan expression. We can't die. But you can still feel pain, right? Well, yeah, I guess. Sorry, I didn't want to harp on it. I'm glad you're okay, but next time can you just wait for me to help you or something? She looks away, seemingly fighting her pride. Yeah, I guess so. I laugh. Ah! I'm sorry, that was... What's so funny? I'm sorry, you getting hurt was funny. I guess this is kind of surprising. I didn't expect this from you. Pomni puffs out her cheeks. She starts twerking. The effect is more cute than intimidating. Listen, I'm not a kid. I can take care of myself. I look at her as she leans on me for support. Clearly. I can't help but stifle a grin. She sees what I'm insinuating and laughs along with me. Ah, okay. I'll try not to make a habit of this. Let's just find Kane so he can fix me up. I pause a moment. Didn't Nurse Ming fix you up? Kinda, but that's really only because Kane can sometimes be really difficult to find during the day. When we find Kane, he can just snap his fingers and it'll be like I never got hurt at all. Can Principal Kane really do that? I decide to ask her a more direct question. Hey, Pomni. Yes? Is Kane God? Oh shit, we're asking philosophical questions. What? She looks at me like I just grew a horn out of my head. No, definitely not. She's quiet for a moment. Well, I guess kind of. But not in the way you usually think of a god. He just kind of has all the power and can control basically every aspect of our lives, which is why we do our best to appease him so it makes our lives easier. So, basically, yeah. Another awkward silence falls. I wonder why God would want to be the principal of an academy. Pomni laughs. Ah! Hey, Skibbity Toilet, do you want to walk to the dorms together again today? I do owe you for ghosting in the library today. Oh, she's blushing. Yeah, I'd like that, Pomni. Soon enough, the bell rings to dismiss us rings, and I meet up with Pomni at the entrance. The chill air hits us both. I clutch myself and shiver as the autumn air rushes past me. Sheesh! Sheesh! How are there still cherry blossoms on those trees when it's so cold out? Yeah, I've been wondering that myself since I got here. My theory is Kane doesn't understand how seasons work, so we have cherry blossom trees that never lose their flowers. I shake my head. This school is so weird. You're telling me. We share a conspiratorial laugh. I'm not doing both of their laughs. How long have you been, how long have you been going here? Didn't you say you were the newest student before me? Honestly, not that long. Maybe a few weeks? A few weeks? Wow, you really are new. I never would have guessed. You seem really well adjusted. Oh, thank you. To be honest, I know it's only been a few weeks, but it really does feel a lot longer than that. You should have seen me when I first got here. It was rough. Really? She seems like such a natural. Yeah. She slides a hand across her neck, wincing at her own memories. I think you're actually doing way better than me. You just sort of take everything in stride. She offers me a friendly smile. I wasn't able to just accept how things are here. Her friendly smile is replaced by a nervous one. But this place wears you down, I guess. Damn. I'm sorry to hear that it wasn't easy for you at first. I try to cheer the clown girl up, which seems a little backwards for some reason. If it makes you feel better, I'm glad you're here. Pomni pauses, her eyes growing large and inquisitive as she looks up at me. I mean, you were the first person to show me the ropes. I guess you make all the weirdness and chaos feel normal. I feel like I can really talk to you. I'd say you're my first friend I have here. Whoa, I read that wrong, but whatever, that works. Pomni smiles, her natural gesture blush taking on a more intense warm pink hue. She fidgets with her hands. Thank you, I mean. She pauses. I also think you're cool. She averts her gaze from me as she confesses this. When we get to the dorms, I walk Pomni to her blue and red door. This is my stop. She smiles nervously. Oh yeah, that felt like it went so fast. Thanks for walking with me again today. Pomni doesn't go inside just yet, her hands behind her back as she kicks playfully at the ground. Are we about to fucking kiss her? It's been 2 days. Did you want to come in? Oh shit. If you're not doing anything else, that is. I didn't have any plans besides maybe gooning. No, I'm sorry. I did at first read doing as gooning. That is my bad. Besides maybe doing the homework. I had corrected myself, but then I thought, nah, it may be like a funny bit. So, yeah. I thought it was funny. Big maybe. About doing the homework. I don't know if I read that last line, but homework, yeah. Yeah, let's hang out. Pomni smiles, unlocking her door and leading the way in as I follow. We proceed to have rough sex on her bed. I'm sorry. Her room is similar. Damn, that's a lot of text. Her room is similar to mine, however, with some more personality. Her sheets are striped blue and red, and she has a rug and a small accent table. For the most part, though, it doesn't look too crazy or out of the ordinary. I know it isn't much. I just got my bearings a little ago. A little bit. Oh my god. A little bit ago. So I'm still making it my own, you know? No way. It's great. I mean, you saw what I'm working with. Ha ha ha. She laughs. It wasn't that bad. So what do you usually do once school is out for the day? For fun, I mean. Pomni takes a seat on her bed and reflectively tucks her hair away, but her lack of ears makes that pretty fruitless as it just falls back into its original position. For a moment, I wonder if she has any hair under her gesture hat. But the thought is gone as quick as it enters my mind. Oh well, she thinks. Sometimes me and Ragatha make dinner together in the lounge, or I study, do homework, stuff like that. Sounds pretty normal. She gives me an odd smile. What the fuck? Her eyes kind of shifting around like she wants to say something else. What? Well, I do like to do something else. I call it scavenging. Scavenging? Yeah, that's what it sounds like. There's only like 2 places to go here. It's the school or the dorms and everything inside. That's really it. Sometimes if you ask Kane, he can spawn new stuff for you. That's how a lot of us decorate and spice up our rooms. But sometimes when you look in the right places at the wrong times, you can find random stuff. Odd places, wrong times? What are you talking about? Pomni looks around as if this was very confidential information. Places we're not supposed to be, you know? For instance, if you got into the school after hours, after the clubs, when it's dark out, you can find weird junk sometimes. But look, Pomni reaches under her pillow before pulling out something small. Hey, a Game Boy! That's how I scored this. Hell yeah! A very small handheld video game console, also known as a Game Boy, sits in her palm. It looks old, vintage. You broke into the school after hours? Yeah. Isn't that, like, against the rules? No. She pauses, uncertain. Well, probably, but Kane hasn't caught me yet. Don't tell anyone else either. It feels good to know Pomni would trust me with something like this. It definitely feels like we're getting closer. This is the first time I did it. I was just bored and decided, why not? It was kind of spooky, but then I found this in the auditorium under a seat. It got some games on it. Weird old ones, but Pomni hits a switch on the old game console. A chiptune jingle plays as it powers on. The title of the game, Super Jumpy Bros, comes on the screen. Are we about to play Super Mario? I look at the small jester girl, bewildered. I'm learning a lot about her. I guess I wasn't sure what to expect from Pomni when I first started talking to her. Did you find anything else scavenging? Pomni's eyes brighten at the question. You want to see my collection? Oh shit. She goes to her closet and rummages through it before pulling out a box, clutching a clown doll under her free arm. Oh, Kaufmo! This is a Kaufmo doll I found in an event. I don't know what a Kaufmo is, but I don't ask as... Oh shit, so wait, can you still be abstracted in this world? Is Kaufmo canon in this fucking school zone? What? This raises questions. Oh, a Swiss Army knife. This is a Swiss Army knife I found in the cafeteria vending machine. Oh, a demon mask I found in the stairwell. She tosses each of these out of the closet as she announces them to me. Lastly, I found some beef jerky. Not as impressive, but I guess it's something. Hey, food is food. They're not all treasures, but it's pretty fun just to see what you might find. You're pretty into this. I chuckle at her enthusiasm. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of being back home. I used to do a little urban exploring in my free time, back home. I'd even recorded and posted online, not that anyone's watched. This game was made after, I think, episode 4. That's the episode where they're all talking in the bar, and that's also the episode where this fucking school thing happens. Oh my god. Of course, the school isn't abandoned, and it's in much better shape than most buildings I used to explore, but it's something to stop the existential dread from setting in. She giggles nervously. I see. I've always kind of wanted to go scavenge with a partner, but there's no way Ragatha would ever break into the school after hours, and I can't trust Jax to keep quiet about it. She looks up at me with her big pinwheel eyes. Maybe you'd want to tag along with me sometime? Sounds fun, let's do it. Where's my mouse? There we go. Breaking into the school in the middle of the night sounds risky, but I'm really enjoying spending time with Pomni, and I'd like to keep spending time with her. I guess it doesn't matter how. What? Really? Yeah, it sounds fun. Besides, my room is so empty, I'll take anything I can find at this point. Okay, what do you think about tomorrow after school? She seems much more animated. Or at least more excited. I guess we all look animated in the school. Yeah, sounds good. I give her a thumbs up. Just seeing her happy is enough for me to also get excited about it as well. Just as we settle into a comfortable silence, something, or rather someone, interrupts us. Hello, my little salted caramels. What are we up to today? Kane's voice sends Pomni on the defense, quickly stowing the box of treasures behind her under a pillow. Kane, shouldn't you knock before bursting into our rooms? What if I was changing or something? Well, I don't think Skibbity Toilet would be in here if you were getting changed. Kane suddenly gets very close to me, breathing down my neck. After all, that would go against our very strict PG rating. His eyes seem to be so big, the dark pupils infinite voids threatening to swallow my soul. Anyway, I'm just doing a quick routine inspection to make sure everything is in tip-top shape. How are you finding your dorm, Pomni? Pomni looks around a bit confused. It's good. Great! And what about you, Skibbity Toilet? Now seems as good of a time as any to let Kane know my feelings about it. I think it's a bit plain. I just wish I had something to give it more personality, Plain? That's not good. We must fix this immediately! With a snap of his fingers, we're instantly in my dorm. Kane looks around, inspecting every corner. I know! He snaps his fingers again, and suddenly the room is, oh god, in red, blue, and yellow polka dots covering the walls and floor and every surface. What do you think? This has tons of personality. Tell me you love it. Oh, well, I'm glad to hear it, Skibbity Toilet. And would you look at the time? You need to get to bed. It's gonna be an early start tomorrow. Good night, Skibbity Toilet. With that, Kane poofs away into thin air, the lights turning off with the departure. The polka dots glow brightly on the walls, ceiling, and floor. My wacky watch lights up with a message from Pomni. How's it going? He covered my room with glowing polka dots. Oh, God. You have to be really specific with Kane, otherwise he'll just do weird stuff like that. I was hoping you'd get a mini fridge or something. Maybe next time, LOL. I wait a minute, but Pomni doesn't respond. I turn to go to sleep when I get one more message. Did you want to walk to school together tomorrow? Yeah, let's do it. Smiley face. I would feel a warmth in my chest at the text. Pomni seems really cool and down to earth. I find myself thinking about her and her odd hobbies. I mean, what other fucking hobbies are there? I guess there is a softball area. It's like a softball field, right? Because we saw that with the Jax shit back in part 1. So, like, why haven't we done anything with that? Has Pomni tried exploring over there? Like, there is other shit. She's cute. Despite the atrocious spots Kane filled my room with, I managed to fall asleep to these thoughts about the Jester Girl. Day 2 complete. Yeah, let's go! We completed day 2. We are so good at this game now that we are not losing. Let's go.